Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm WildSparrow and welcome back to our WCW save. This is our go home show before Sold Out, so let's get right into it. A lot of things are about to happen. First of all, Bret Hart opens the show, and I will warn you again, do not mind what the segment says in the game. I'll explain to you what happens, it's just that the game has few limitations on what you can do on the booking screen, so I'm going to explain what happened. This oversimplifies. What really happened is that Bret Hart explained that he isn't behind the NWO. He doesn't need the NWO. He doesn't want the NWO. He's his own man. He's the lone heart. And he's sick and tired of being overlooked because they want to rehash the NWO. They want to redo everything. And he's not about that life. So he just attacked Sting, made himself, made his presence felt, you know. Next up, we got backstage, and Dusty Rhodes is being told by Hennig and Chono that they demand not just a tag team title match, but a world title match. Dusty sort of brushes them off and says they're closer to being fired than they are to getting title shots. At which point, Kevin Nash sort of pulls him back and goes to talk to him off screen. Next up, we have Kurt Angle and Dean Malenko racking up the wins. They beat Bobby Duncombe Jr. and Mike Enos. We have a face-to-face, sort of a tail of the tape kind of thing with Jericho and Luger to hype up their final match at Sold Out. And here we have Great Muta and Tajiri beating up two scumbags. A video is played hyping the upcoming debut of Rob Van Dam. Not as good ratings-wise as the last vignette. Maybe I should stop them. Maybe. I don't know. After that, we cut backstage. Ric Flair has been attacked, and we don't know who did it. Doesn't seem to be the NWO this time. They didn't leave any of their trademark things, so don't think that's it. And here we have 95% match quality. Yeesh. That's good. Kidman and Mysterio beat Scott Steiner and Eddie Guerrero again. Kidman this time beating his sold-out opponent, Eddie Guerrero, pardon me, with a shooting star press. And here we have Goldberg saying that he's tired of waiting around for opponents to challenge him, so he wants to come down to the ring and ask, who's next? The Giant appears, and they have a match. Overall rating of 91, that's surprising. Jackhammer and Goldberg gets the win, of course. And here is the main event segment. Nash says that he accepts putting his world title on the line against the NWO if the NWO reveals who they have to face him right here, right now, and out walks the bad guy, Scott Hall, the new leader of the NWO, the mastermind behind Curt Hennig's attacks, behind Masahiro Chono's attacks. The new leader of the NWO, Scott Hall, has stepped forward, and it looks like at Sold Out, it will be Kevin Nash putting his World Heavyweight Championship on the line against his old friend, now turned enemy, Scott Hall. 81, our best Nitro ever. Got it. And I didn't even, god damn it, I didn't need best Nitro ever for this episode. I could have just, never mind. Alright. Next episode. So close to neither show is getting clear event. 6.85, 7.14. Alright, we're growing. We're slowly growing. We're getting there. We're getting to that point. We're gonna get there. So here is the card for Sold Out. If you stuck around this far, here is the card for Sold Out. Eddie Guerrero versus Kidman for the Cruiserweight Championship. Kurt Hennig and Masahiro Chono versus Rick Steiner and Kenny Chaos for the Tag Team Championships. Rey Mysterio versus Scott Steiner for the Television Championship. Chris Jericho versus Lex Luger for the United States Championship. Bret Hart versus Sting. And in the main event, the implosion of the Outsiders, Scott Hall versus Kevin Nash for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Feel free to drop your predictions in the comments below, or tweet them at me, or comment on Reddit, wherever you want to drop your predictions. I'll be sure to check them out, and I will see you guys in the next video. That's not how I outro. Oh well.